The Atlanta Hawks kick off the preseason tonight against the Houston Rockets. So I'm going to give you 3 things I'm looking forward to seeing, not just for this game, but for the entire preseason. So number 1 thing I'm looking at is the versatility aspect of this team. This is something Coach Quinn has mentioned multiple times during Media Day and other players as well. I'd like to see the different lineups they have on the floor. Obviously, Jalen Johnson, Kristaps Porzingis, and Onyeka Okongwu are going to be the top 3 guys. But Azanul, the first-round draft pick from this past draft, and Mo Gay could also play a factor in these games. So I'm curious to see, who does Quinn pair up on the court at times? Who does he like to run with? Because preseason is really a chance for you to experiment a little bit. So I'm curious to see how the front line in general looks against a Houston team that is known for having a bigger front line and on their team. The number 2 thing I'm looking at with the Atlanta Hawks is the point guard position. The Hawks don't have a traditional point guard. They traded Kobe Buffkin a few weeks ago. So you're looking at guys like Luke Kennard, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and Dyson Daniels taking over that spot and taking over that role. I'm curious to see, who do they put the ball in their hands of the most out of those 3. And then Keaton Wallace also is going to get some reps as well at that point guard spot. And that's going to be a position that I think even past preseason you're going to watch going into the regular season, just to see who handles those responsibilities when Trae Young is off the floor and how they do offensively without him. Obviously, as we know, last year the offense would take a dip at times when Trae Young leaves the floor, but the Hawks feel very confident that even with a non-traditional backup point guard, they can still find success with the second unit. And then lastly, I'm going to be paying close attention to during the preseason to Dyson Daniels. He's talked about working on his offensive game at Media Day. We've seen the videos working on the mid-range, getting to the spot, off the bounce, different aspects of his offensive game, especially with rumors of contract talks potentially not right now with the Hawks and Dyson being on the same page. Dyson could be setting himself to bet on himself this year to get the money from the Hawks next year, because I don't see him leaving Atlanta, but it's something to keep an eye on and just to see how much has he grown in that aspect of his game. And if that is something that he is truly going in and can take pressure off Trae Young, can only raise the ceiling of this team that much more. So we're going to have to see how Dyson Daniels performs in this role. So those are the 3 things I'm looking at. After the game tonight, we're going to do a recap on Believe in Hawks, my podcast. You can find it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or any podcast platform, and right here on YouTube. So if you don't want to miss that, hit that subscribe button.